Welcome back to 10X Power Up. My name is Steve. So in this video, I'm going to go over the Black Beard and the Mantis dry fire device. I've been using this device now for the better part of 2 years, and it has significantly helped me achieve the goals I've set out for myself. And of course, we all know with component issues today, some of us can't live fire as much as we would like. So the device itself is an excellent training tool, gives you excellent feedback. If you're honest with your calls, honest with yourself, it's really going to improve your game. All right, so you can see that I'm in my backyard and I'm dry firing using the Mantis device along with the Black Beard reset device. The Mantis will give you a shot value, and the reset device resets your trigger, so you don't have to worry about charging in between. Now when I'm dry firing, I do the same as I would at a match, and I'm preparing for Talladega. So in this video, I'm showing you how I use and combine the dry fire device with live fire and the feedback that I'm getting. And you can see that I'm building my position as I have in other videos, just as if I'm at the range in a match, Camp Perry, and I look over the buttstock as you see, then I come down onto the buttstock from my cheek weld, I open my eyes, and you'll see that I mount the rifle the same every single time. Now the advantage of the Mantis and the Black Beard reset device, the Mantis will give you a shot value, which you'll see in a few seconds, and the Black Beard device resets your hammer, so you don't have to worry about charging it. So it's exceptional for rapid fire, which I'll show you later in the video. Now again, you can see how I'm mounting the rifle the same every single time. All right, and right now I'm taking a couple dry fire shots just as if I was in a match. And you'll see that if I don't like what I'm seeing, I'll take a couple deep breaths to reset my position. Sometimes I'll actually spin my body, twist it left or right to settle out. Sometimes I'll unmount the rifle and hold it, take a few deep breaths. Okay. So in here, I'm just dry firing. And in this particular frame coming up, you're going to see and you're going to hear that the Mantis is kicked in and it's going to give me a shot value. Again, you can see that I look the buttstock into my shoulder. I look across the buttstock. I invert my support arms. Very, very important for me to do that. That gives me a solid foundation. And then after I get my cheek weld, I look down at my support arm to make sure that it's where I want it to be. Completely relax, exhale, and I really focus when I'm dry firing on focusing to relax my support arm and shoulders. You'd be surprised how a little tension. And you can see how I reset my position there, and I'm taking a few deep breaths to get the sight picture that I want. But you'll be surprised how much a little tension in your shoulders is going to direct your shot where you don't want it to go, but you think you are actually having a great position, natural point of aim. But that little bit of tension pushes the shot out. Okay. So in this particular case, it gave me a value. And now if you notice what I'm doing here, I'm taking a few deep breaths, I'm holding, and I'm exhaling. What this does for me, if I'm a little bit nervous, it settles out my heart and my mind and brings them into what we call heart coherence, heart-mind coherence. It'll actually slow your heartbeat down. So I'm remounting the rifle again, as you can see, and I'm going to take a shot. Just notice how I do the same thing over and over and over. And the key point here is relaxation. You need to relax that support arm and your shoulder that your rifle is resting on. Your entire upper body needs to be relaxed. When I break the shot, you'll see that I follow through just like I do in live fire. You see I'm taking a deep breath. I didn't like what I saw. All right, I reset my arm just a little bit to get it in the position that I wanted. And then I break the shot when I see what I want. Now in this frame, this is how Mantis works. You'll see the trace. The blue is the wobble. And then you see the yellow is trigger pressure, and the X is the impact, and then the red is the let off after the shot. So you can see how actually worked and gives you pretty good feedback.
97.
So now I'm going to do a string of rapid fire using the reset device. And the advantage of the device is very simply, you can stay in position as you would if you were doing a string of live fire in a match or practice. The first shot was called a 99.5 by Mantis, the second shot was a 99.9, and the third shot was a 97.8 after I re-shouldered the rifle. I've said time and time again that the most important 3 shots are 1, 2, and 3. That's where you're going to lose most of your points just because of adrenaline. And then you settle out and you can continue shooting without breaking position, and that's the advantage of this device. Now this is a summary of all my shots, and I like to see consistency. I don't want to see an 89, for example, and then a 99 or a 95. That tells me my fundamentals are not consistent, and that's what this device does for me. It really tells me if I'm consistent or not. Now you can see the results of all the impacts. So Mantis also records that as well. It'll give you a real good indication of where your shots are going, and if you're honest with your calls, it's going to be exactly where they are at the range. So this device has significantly helped me improve in my positions and my scores and achieve many of the goals that I set out for myself. And so I really hope you like this video. If you'd like to give Blackbeard and Mantis a try, click the link below in the description. We get a small percentage from Mantis through our affiliate marketing program. Help support the channel and what I do. Also, check out our website, 10xpowerup.com. If you become a member and join the clubhouse, we'll have free monthly Q&As for members along with workshops as well. So check it out, 10xpowerup.com. Hope to see you at the clubhouse. Hope to see you on the range, and have a great day.